So are you thinking of moving to Sonoma County but just don't know where to start? With 9 cities to choose from, it can be tough to choose the right one. One may seem like a dream place, but when you get there, you realise it's completely different. Or maybe Santa Rosa is just too big, or Windsor and Healdsburg just too small. Or you may find living on the coast seems like a dream, but it might be too far away from anything for you. So to save you the time driving between all 9 cities and save a ton of money choosing the wrong one, I wanted to share my 5 favourite places to live in Sonoma County after 4 or 5 years helping over 100 families choose between these 9 different areas. So number 5 on my list. Number 5 is Sebastopol. Sebastopol was the big winner during the pandemic, with a lot of people from the Bay Area either moving there or buying second homes there. It definitely has a small town charm and community feel, and with 7,500 residents, it's a really great size with a quaint, laid-back atmosphere and a vibrant downtown area. I mean, that being said, there are nearly 20,000 people that live in the greater Sebastopol area, which covers a really wide area. While there are areas more on the south side of the city that feel more like you're in ranching country than wine country, there are some great areas on the northwest of the city which are stunning and very much feel like you're in wine country. I mean, given its proximity to the coast, as well as access to the whole of the West County, it has got some great options for living an outdoor lifestyle, including hiking and biking. I make no secret of the fact that I'll often drive to Sebastopol as a great place to start a bike ride out to Occidental and then out to the coast. It's also the perfect place to end up at the end of a ride because you just have to go to the Barlow Centre where there are numerous places to eat, numerous breweries, coffee shops. I mean, this is definitely one of the best things about Sebastopol for me. If you are on the east side of town, you can be in Santa Rosa in 20 minutes, which makes it very easy to get to a major shopping area. But more importantly than that, if you are looking to move to Sonoma County, because you have a job in Santa Rosa, it's a great option to live in Sebastopol because it's a really easy commute. However, if you are looking for hot weather though, be careful with where you purchase a place in Sebastopol because parts of Sebastopol get badly impacted by the cold weather coming from the ocean, while other areas are in what's called the banana belt, where you'll have much warmer evenings. While median prices in Sebastopol, I mean, they're now over $1 million. They're actually currently higher than Sonoma. There are fewer high-end $2 million plus homes, so for a budget of $1.5 to $2 million, you can get a really stunning place. I mean, this is one reason it has become so popular, because it's just that much more affordable. If you are looking to buy a home with a vineyard view, with a pool, you can actually do it for less than $2 million, which is hard to say for somewhere like Healdsburg or Sonoma. It's also worth highlighting, if you are concerned about fire risk, this area of Sonoma County has never experienced fire in recent years because it's just that bit cooler climate. Of course, that doesn't mean it won't experience fire in the future, but for a lot of people, it just feels less exposed to the risks of fire. So 4th on the list is Santa Rosa. Well, Santa Rosa is, as I'm sure you know, the commercial centre of Sonoma County. So naturally, it's closer to more jobs, transport links, healthcare, and other amenities than anywhere else in the county, which is clearly a draw for a lot of people looking to move to Sonoma County. It's located 55 miles north of San Francisco and it's fairly centrally located. So in 20 minutes, you can get to Sonoma to the southeast, you can get Healdsburg to the north, you can get towards Bodega Bay to the west. So it's really accessible to get to lots of different parts of the county. For most people living in Sonoma County, Santa Rosa is the place you go when you need like big box stores. For example, it's got the only Costco and it's got the only Trader Joe's in the county, as well as having things like Best Buy for electronics, REI for outdoor gear, as well as numerous other grocery stores, including a Whole Foods. If you play golf, then Santa Rosa has the Santa Rosa Golf and Country Club, as well as My Karma Country Club, a nationally well-known golf resort, as well as the residences. And it's also got, Shiloh Estates. So if golf is your thing, you have a couple of seriously good golf courses to choose from in Santa Rosa. If you are looking for easy access to the outdoors, then Santa Rosa has a ton of options, and it really is a great place for hikers with trails for every skill level. You've got Annandale State Park, boasts 40 miles of trails amidst wildflowers and volcanic formations. Spring Lake Regional Park, for example, provides easy, family-friendly walks around its lake, featuring a paved 2.3-mile loop, which is suitable for everyone. And you've got Sugarloaf Ridge State Park, which is home to Bald Mountain, offering hikes from easy to strenuous with panoramic views. And then you've got Hood Mountain Regional Park, which has got challenging hikes with lots of strenuous paths leading to spectacular vistas. And then also you've got Jack London State Park, which combines history with nature, offering trails through historic sites and vineyards. And the list goes on. You've got Trione Annandale National Park and Taylor Mountain Regional Park as well, offering a wide variety of landscapes from meadows to woodlands, as well as catering to more casual hikers as well. While some people say Santa Rosa doesn't really have a central downtown, I mean, it's sort of true, but the historic Railroad Square is the main downtown area that has got a mix of antique stores, specialty shops, coffee shops, and restaurants. I mean, that being said, there are a number of neighborhood downtown areas where you can find some really good bars, good restaurants, and shops, but it's not like they're all in one small area. It does have some great restaurants and bakeries, so there is a lot to explore if you are into the food scene, which some people often forget about Santa Rosa. Homes with a Santa Rosa address covers a huge area, ranging from homes for less than $800,000 on the west side of Santa Rosa, all the way up to rural estate homes on the northeast of Santa Rosa. I mean, it's important to note that some of the homes are within the city limits, so are on city services for water, sewer, electric and gas. And then there are some homes that are outside of city limits, which are in Sonoma County unincorporated, and these are on septic systems and well, but they're all in the greater Santa Rosa area. Within the city limits, you have areas such as Proctor Terrace, Montecito Heights, where you can get homes with pretty big lots, as well as the McDonald District, which is the historic district, which are all suburban neighborhoods. Then there's Fountain Grove, which is a neighborhood which was badly impacted by the 2017 fires, but which has been largely rebuilt and so has lots of 1.5 billion upwards brand new homes, many with some fantastic views. I mean, I've got a number of clients who originally started looking in Healdsburg or Sonoma, but who ended up buying a new construction home in northeast Santa Rosa because you can just get a spectacular home with great views and privacy for around $2 million, which is a lot less money than you would have to pay if you bought elsewhere in somewhere like Healdsburg or Sonoma. So number 3 on the list, I'd say Sonoma. I mean, location-wise, Sonoma is strategically situated southeast of Santa Rosa, connected via Highway 12, which also makes it easy to get to the neighbouring Napa Valley, which is definitely one of the attractions of Sonoma. Sonoma is also very well located close to places like Sugarloaf Mountain to the north, which definitely increases its appeal for outdoor enthusiasts, not to mention the breathtaking landscapes that are around Sonoma. And this location is not just about picturesque surroundings though, it's about a lifestyle that combines the convenience of city living with the charm of a country life. The city's closeness to San Francisco and Napa Valley, emphasized by its role as a gateway to Sonoma County's wine country, positions it as a prime location for second homeowners from the Bay Area, and also those looking for easy access to urban centers while enjoying the peace and tranquility of Sonoma County. Sonoma is one of the more historic towns in the county with a ton of cultural and recreational amenities that cater to a diverse range of interests. At the heart of Sonoma's vibrant community is very much the Sonoma Plaza. The huge 8-acre town square is encircled by historic sites, including Buena Vista Winery and also Sonoma State Historic Park, alongside an eclectic mix of shops, tasting rooms, restaurants, bakeries, and a historic theatre. So now let's talk about real estate in Sonoma. So the real estate landscape in Sonoma is as varied as it is scenic, offering everything from luxurious vineyard estates to historic downtown homes. And there are emerging hotspots for diverse buyers, which are a little bit cheaper as well. In 2023, Sonoma saw a total of 340 homes sold, with a significant proportion of those, 28%, selling for over $1.5 million. I mean, this volume is double the number of homes sold in somewhere like Healdsburg, for example. So if you are looking in Sonoma, you'll definitely have more choice. So let's talk about some of the different areas. You've got Sonoma Valley on the east side is definitely sought after because just outside city limits, but you'll find there upscale homes with many who've got stunning vineyard views. This area is definitely a favourite for those seeking privacy, exclusivity, and the epitome of wine country living. Properties here are among probably the most coveted in Sonoma, with prices often exceeding $3 million, appealing to those in search of definitely a high-end resort feel close to city amenities and nestled in amongst the vineyards. Downtown Sonoma, on the other hand, is where you find very much the historic homes. So if you are looking for a home in downtown, then the east side of downtown is known for its high-end historic homes with prices rarely dripping below $1.5 million. And this is an area that offers a blend of luxury and historic homes, making it particularly sought after. Conversely, the west side of downtown and the northern areas of downtown present more affordable options while still providing easy access to Sonoma's vibrant downtown life, making it a versatile area for a wide range of budgets. And then you've also got places like Boise Hot Springs, located just north of Sonoma. It's known for its diversity and appeal to first-time home buyers and investors alike. It's definitely got more affordable housing options, and like the city limits, vacation rentals aren't allowed in this area. So this neighborhood's definitely becoming increasingly popular among those looking for a permanent residence in what is really a dynamic community. In addition to that, there are other neighborhoods such as Temelec and Creekside for the 55 plus community, and then you've got neighborhoods like Agua Caliente and Fetters Hot Springs, which offer a more suburban atmosphere, ideal for families and individuals seeking a blend of a community-oriented living with access to all the amenities of Sonoma City. So second on the list is Windsor. The town of Windsor is just a couple of miles from the Russian River, just a 10-minute drive from Healdsburg, and yet only 10 minutes from Santa Rosa. So it's a really great location for getting easy access to some of the top destinations in Sonoma County. The town is actually split by Highway 101, with the downtown area on the west side of the freeway, which is where the town green is. If easy access to the ever-expanding Sonoma County Airport is important to you, then you can definitely get to the airport in considerably less than 10 minutes and be boarding a plane in 30 minutes. So that's a great amenity to have on your doorstep. If you've ever been to the town green in summer, you've likely seen events there on a Thursday night, and then on a Saturday they have the farmers market. There are also numerous other events through the summer, such as the summer movie nights, concerts, as well as special events such as car shows, art fairs, and even cooking demonstrations, making it a great space for the community to gather. If you are into hiking, then Foothill Regional Park is just minutes away and features over 211 acres of woodlands and grasslands. The park has more than, 7 miles of trails in varying difficulty, making it suitable for hikers of all levels. And the Three Lakes Trail, for example, offers great views of the park's ponds, and the Alta Vista Trail provides really great panoramic views over Windsor and the surrounding vineyards. And then Shiloh Ranch Regional Park is the other park located in the hills on the eastern edge of Windsor, with a network of trails across 850 acres that traverse through oak woodlands and mixed evergreens. Well, what about real estate in Windsor? So if you are looking to buy a home in Windsor, then there are plenty of different options in the $800K to $1.5 million range. One area that I really like is the area in the northeast that backs up to Foothill Park for easy access to outdoor amenities. If you are looking for a higher end home in the $2 million to $4 million bracket, then the gated community of Oak Hill is a really nice area where there are 40 custom homes, all on half an acre or more. Again, for a more rural property, a good place to look is in the Star Road area or Brooks Road area, where you'll find larger homes on a larger lot, which will definitely have a much more sort of rural feel. If you are a family looking for more of a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom home in a family-friendly neighborhood, then in West Windsor there are places like Ventana and Vintage Greens, where there are newer built homes near good schools in the $800 to $1 million price point range. So the top destination is Healdsburg, and I guess I would put it number one because this is where I live. But the great thing about Healdsburg is it's right on 101. So if you do want to get access to the Bay Area and San Francisco in particular, it's just over an hour away. In a couple of years, by the time you settle into Healdsburg, we'll likely have a train that links to San Francisco with the new smart train extension, which is slated to be completed to Healdsburg in a couple of years. But then places like Windsor are also now connected via smart train, and Santa Rosa, so that's not unique to Healdsburg. If you've got plans to travel further afield, one of the real benefits of Healdsburg, like Windsor, is that it's just a 10-minute drive to Sonoma County Airport. So if you want to fly to Palm Springs, LA, Dallas, Portland, or other West Coast destinations, you can fly from Sonoma Airport rather than going all the way down to San Francisco Airport. If you are considering Healdsburg, then the chances are you are into wine. One of the benefits of Healdsburg is that it is at the intersection of three great wine growing regions, with Dry Creek Valley, known for its Cabernet and Zinfandel, Alexander Valley for its Cabernet, and Russian River for its famous Pinot Noirs. It's also hard to beat Healdsburg when it comes to amenities. I mean, the food scene is definitely second to none in Sonoma County, which in itself is driving more and more investment into restaurants as top chefs want to come to Healdsburg to test their skills. As I record this, we've already had a couple more restaurants that are set to open in both the downtown and the North Village area over the next 6 months. But there's a lot more to Healdsburg than just food and wine. It also provides a great base for numerous outdoor activities, such as hiking at places like Healdsburg Ridge Open Space Preserve, and just a 20-minute drive away at Lake Sonoma, where there are just a ton of trails suitable for hikers of all levels. Similarly with biking, there are world-class cycle routes right on the doorstep, including West Dry Creek Road, which, with its more recently paved road, I mean, it must be one of the best cycling roads in the county for sure. When it comes to real estate, Healdsburg, I mean, it's got so many different options to choose from. There are homes in the 55+ community for people who are retiring here, to family homes on the north end of town, to multi-million-dollar homes in downtown Healdsburg, and wine country estate homes in places like Dry Creek Valley and Alexander Valley. So when people think of Healdsburg lifestyle, they'll often envisage living a 10-minute walk to the plaza. I mean, having lived in the downtown area, I highly recommend it, but it definitely comes at a cost. You can expect to pay between $1.5 and $3 million for a home that is in the downtown area. As soon as you go a mile from the plaza, then you get a lot more for your money. For example, if you want to buy a home in what I would call Midtown, you can get a nice ranch home for $1 million or a little bit more. And if you've got a family, you might be interested in Parkland Farms, which is a great area for families just on the north edge of town. Again, around $1 million will get you a good size 3 or 4 bedroom family home. I mean, you may be interested in more of a rural lifestyle by living out of town, where there are numerous options in and around Alexander Valley and Dry Creek Valleys, as well as on roads such as Chiquita on the way out of the city limits. For a home that is turnkey on an acre of property, you can expect to spend probably $2 million and upwards. If you still want to learn more about Healdsburg and other cities in Sonoma County, then you can download my Sonoma County relocation guide by clicking the link in the description below. But with all of that, let me ask you, which one of these would you choose and why? Tell me in the comments below. If you're looking to move here because you got a new job in Santa Rosa and you want access to all the amenities of a big city, but want the option of living either in a suburban environment or in a more rural environment at a more affordable price, then you have a lot of options in Santa Rosa and some great new construction options as well. But if you want a smaller town vibe with a really strong sense of community, then I would choose Windsor if you are looking to get a bit more property for your money, or Healdsburg if you're happy to spend that little bit more. My favourite is Healdsburg because I don't have kids and I'm 55 years old, so I'm sort of in the Healdsburg demographic that is a little bit older. As there are a lot of people here whose children have left home and they've moved to Healdsburg for their next chapter. I mean, that coupled with a great community and how easy it is to meet people make it a great place to establish a new home. Okay, if you made it to this point in the video, there's a good chance that you're thinking about moving to Sonoma County and searching for a new home. I mean, my team and I helped more than 50 people find their perfect house last year, and we'd love to help you too. All you need to do is email me at david@brewingtonhargreaves.com to get started. But before you leave, if you are thinking about moving to Healdsburg, or unsure if you should live in downtown, out in the rural countryside, or in resort residences, then I made the perfect video for you. I'll link it up top here. I break down the 3 main options for living in Healdsburg and the pros and cons of each. So check it out. So I'll see you in the next video.